Have you ever stopped to think about the everyday clutter in your home or pocket that could actually be your ticket to survival? Imagine you're stranded in the wilderness, or worse, trapped in a burning building. Would you know that the tube of lip balm in your bag could spark a life-saving fire? What if the humble condom you carry isn't just for one thing, but could hold enough water to keep you hydrated for days? Today, we're uncovering the shocking, ingenious ways 10 ordinary objects can turn the tide in an emergency, blending real survival science with animated scenarios that'll make you rethink your junk drawer. Get ready to be amazed, because these aren't just hacks. They're hidden superpowers backed by evolutionary smarts and practical physics that could one day save your life. Let's jump right in with number one. Number one, the mighty condom, your waterproof lifeline. Picture this. You're lost in a dense forest after a sudden storm, rain pouring down, and your canteens run dry. In this animated scene, our hiker hero, let's call her Alex, fumbles through her backpack, pulls out a foil packet, and with a sly grin inflates it like a balloon. Except this one's holding a full liter of crystal clear stream water. She ties it off, slings it over her shoulder, and sips triumphantly as the sun sets. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. Condoms are made from super strong latex that can stretch to hold up to 2 liters of water without bursting, according to survival experts like those from the Red Cross. The science here is simple polymer chemistry. Latex's elasticity comes from cross-linked rubber molecules that resist punctures better than many plastic bags. Number 2, dental floss, the indestructible multi-tool. Fast forward to an animated avalanche aftermath. Snowboarder Jordan's buried under a white blanket. His board snapped, but he digs out using, wait for it, a spool of minty floss from his pocket. He saws through the fiberglass edge like a pro, freeing himself just as rescuers arrive. Dental floss isn't just for your teeth. It's a 50-pound test line that's tougher than steel by weight, thanks to woven nylon fibers engineered for tensile strength. In survival science, this translates to endless uses. As fishing line, thread a hook through a worm, and you've got dinner from a nearby stream. The floss's low visibility underwater mimics natural bait lines, or in a medical pinch, animate Jordan stitching a deep gash on his leg, using the floss as suture material, sterilized over a flame. Surgical floss is actually used in hospitals for its sterility and strength, holding wounds closed until help arrives, reducing infection risk by 30% per some field studies. Tying snares for small game? Number 3, aluminum foil, reflector, cooker, and shield supreme. Envision a scorching animated desert. Camper Mia's car breaks down at noon, temperatures hitting 120 degrees, but she crinkles a sheet of foil into a parabolic dish, focusing the sun's rays to boil water from a cactus. Steam rises, and she toasts victory marshmallows. Wait, survival rations. Aluminum foil's magic lies in its 88% reflectivity rate, per material science data, making it a solar powerhouse. For signaling, crumple and smooth it into a mirror. Flash Morse code to aircraft, visible up to 10 miles away, as proven in military SAR ops. In cold emergencies, wrap it around your torso, shiny side in, to trap 97% of body heat via infrared reflection. NASA tech adapted for hikers. Cooking? Number 4, lip balm, fire whisperer and wound warrior. Stormy night in the woods. Animator shows backpacker Lee, soaked and shivering, scraping petroleum jelly from his chapstick onto a cotton puff from his first aid kit. One flick of a lighter, and whoosh! A roaring blaze dries his gear and boils snow for soup. Lip balm's hydrocarbons make it a tinder accelerant, burning at 500 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes per tube, as tested by Bushcraft USA forums. The chemistry? Wax esters and oils lower ignition points, creating a sustained flame that outperforms commercial starters in wet conditions. Number 5. Tampons, clot controller and filter phenom. Car crash on a remote highway. In our cartoon chaos, driver Sam pulls a tampon from the glove box, unwinds the string, and packs the cotton into a bleeding artery gash. Blood slows, he stabilizes, and flags down help with a flare. Tampons absorb 10-20 times their weight in fluid per gynecological specs, making them ideal for heavy hemorrhaging, better than many gauze pads. The cellulose fibers expand to apply pressure, stemming flow via tamponade effect, a technique taught in Stop the Bleed courses. Animated water crisis. Sam strains pond scum, saving his dehydrated passenger. In fires, they wick fuel like candles, light the tip for 30 minutes of glow. Empowering and essential, nature's Swiss roll for emergencies. Number 6. Soda can tab, tool titan in miniature. Stranded sailor on a beach. Animation depicts Riley prying open a washed-up can, snapping off the tab, and filing it against a rock into a razor-sharp hook. Threaded with floss, it catches a fish, grilled on foil for sustenance. Aluminum tabs are malleable yet durable, hardening via work hardening when filed. Metallurgy basics turning trash to treasure. It saved lives in castaway tales, like those from the 1972 Andes crash, where metal bits built tools. Infinite utility from infinite recyclables. Number 7. Crayons, long burn beacon, power outage in a blizzard. Kiddo Timmy lights a crayon wick, illuminating the room for hours as parents huddle. Each crayon burns 30-45 minutes. Wax formula similar to candles but denser per combustion analysis. Stack them for extended light. The pigment adds color for morale-boosting glows. Animated family fort. Crayons mark safe paths in smoke-filled homes or melt into seals. For leaks, cheap, colorful lifelines. Number 8. Shoelaces, binding beast. Hiking mishap. Climber Dana's boot unties mid-scramble, but she relaces with extras as tourniquets on a sprained ankle. Nylon laces hold 300+ pounds, perfect for splints or snares. Friction knots secure like pro rigging. Animate Dana hauling gear across a river, laces as zip lines. Versatile vines of survival. Number 9. Umbrella, shelter shifter. Tornado aftermath, survivor, Pat pops an umbrella, inverting it to scoop rainwater or shield from debris. Fiberglass ribs make sturdy poles for tents. Fabric blocks UV at 50+ SPF. Animated wind warrior, Pat sails across floods on an umbrella raft. Rain or shine savior. Number 10. Smartphone, digital deity with a twist. Earthquake rubble, trapped. Elena uses her phone's flashlight in SOS Morse. Battery eked out via airplane mode. Apps turn it into compasses, radios. Even dead, the metal attracts lightning for fire starting. But here's the shocker. Disassemble for wires as fuses, screen glass as cutting tools. Science of circuits meets grit. Whew, from condoms clutching water to phones pulsing signals. These 10 objects prove ingenuity trumps inventory every time. Survival isn't about gear. It's about seeing superheroes in the mundane. What's your go-to hack? Share below, like, subscribe for more mind-bending lists. And remember, your junk drawer might just be your best friend in a pinch. Stay curious, stay prepared. Because the next emergency won't wait for a shopping trip.